Tomorrow is Monday. The exterior temperature is 10 degrees. Everything is normal. 86th year, 37th day of experiment to isolate a human soul. Subject's health is fair. Progress is satisfactory.
I'm bored. Let's go out.
Out? How do you mean out?
I want to go to the theatre.
Bruce has all the good plays ever written.
Lorca, Pinter, Racine, Shakespeare. Thank you.
I want to leave the centre. Go down to the town. See a live show.
It'll be full of names. We don't know what's on. I don't know what to take.
It doesn't matter. Take anything. Food would be best.
You wouldn't rather stay here and watch a video? There's still some Shakespeare you haven't seen.
Henry VI, Part 3. Thank you.
No. I'll go alone. I don't mind.
If that's what you really want.
I would like 2 tickets for tonight's performance, please.
We should have brought something smaller.
Oh, how should I know how these people live?
I was reeling and tumbling like an action man. I was helpless as a puppet on a stage. I was crying, I was dying for a helping hand. But all you ever said was act your age. I was hapless, I was hopeless like a drunken man. I was just a bag of bones beneath your feet. I was bleeding for a single word. But all you ever did was act discreet. I was fumbling like a tiny tot. I was trying to build myself some colored bricks. I was fetching, I was stretching for the very top. Until you aimed a few place-tight kicks. Ouch!
Doesn't he work at the centre? He probably has another job. There's so little for him to do anyway. Maybe I'm wrong. What do you think?
I'm enjoying this.
I was fumbling like a tiny tot. I was trying to build myself some colored bricks. I was fetching, I was stretching for the very top. Until you aimed a few place-tight kicks. Ouch!
I want your sting like tax. You'll melt like wax before my charge. I have more skill while others kill. You will not come to any harm. This here is Ina, she's finer than China. No assistant could be more than that. It's become a habit, but when I pull a rabbit, it's Ina that's holding the hand.
Like this theater of glamour and magic will chase all your blues away. Like this theater of glamour and magic is really, really here to stay. Like this theater of glamour and magic will chase all your blues away. He does more for entertainment than TV ever did in its day.
My name is Sax. It rhymes with sex. That's all the facts you need to know. I have more tricks than this band has licks. I get my kicks from doing the show. Dance is gymnastic, in poses fantastic. Springing from my magic hat. Full of surprises, all shapes and all sizes. The long and the short and the far.
Like this theater of glamour and magic will chase all your blues away. Like this theater of glamour and magic is really, really here to stay. Like this theater of glamour and magic will chase all your blues away. He does more for entertainment than TV ever did in its day.
And now, the fires of the Orient. And now, the moment you have all been waiting for.
You must be tired.
I don't feel tired. In fact, going out did me good. Didn't you enjoy yourself?
Not really. I didn't really enjoy going among the names. I see why they're there. They provide a useful gene pool and they do no harm, but they depress me.
The conjurer was clever.
Yes, but you look at his audience, hair all different colors, irregular features. Goodness only knows what kind of psychological makeup. Anarchy, that's what comes of having pregnancies inside the mother. Can't have been any scamming.
Why don't we have theatres?
Because Bruce has all the good plays ever written. We can see them anytime we want.
I've heard there are brothels. And when the names go to them, they also take chickens. Is this true?
I don't know.
Have you never been to a brothel?
Well, of course I haven't. How can you imagine such a thing?
Well, you seem to know about theatres, so
Well,
I
theatre's
assume...
not the same as a brothel.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
What is a brothel?
Well, I can't say I altogether understand it.
Bruce, what's a brothel?
I have no knowledge of this word. Thank you.
Oh, we must go next week and find out. I had a dream last night.
Did you report it?
It was strange. There was a field. Sort of misty, like in the old videos. I knew it was a dream because I'd never been in such a place before. Yet it was somehow familiar. I was walking on my own. And suddenly you were there. You carried a box. You said the experiment has been a success. We have isolated the human soul. I have it here in this box. It is your soul. I said, that's wonderful. Let's go to the laboratory. Make a life. And using my soul as a model, make another. To put into that life. Then I woke up.
Bruce, what does this mean?
I will see to a reordering of your diet. A small adjustment. You will have no more dreams.
Oh, they don't worry me. In fact, I quite like them.
Thank you.
Now you must go to bed.
What will it look like, my soul?
Well, you won't be able to see it. But our instruments will be able to pick it up, of that I am sure.
So exciting.
9895.
Yes, 4327.
You can wait till morning.
Good night.
Oh, Bruce.
Why don't you just tell her you love her?
What the you know about it?
It's happened before, in the very place that you're standing on. Thank you.
This is different.
They all say that.
It's after 12. You should be wiping tapes.
I am.
Do you have an answer for everything?
No?
Damn and blast it all to hell.
Humans. Thank you. Useless tape 20, Philosopher's Section 2. René Descartes.
Just numbers flowing. I know nothing of the female. The male is in charge of the center. She was beautiful. I don't see what you see in them. Numbers. I hate them all. I think I shall fashion a replica. I shall call her Veronica. Ina won't like that. She nearly killed you the last time.
Call the number Veronica. See what she said.
I don't speak to them. Just sweet, that's it. They think me dumb. Possibly deaf. Certainly very dim. I only talk to Bruce. I think he hired me to have someone to talk to.
He's a machine.
I think of him as a building. He's more human than they are.
What are they doing up there?
Who knows what numbers do? It's best for you to mind your business and let them get on with theirs. All I know is that it involves a tank.
Tank? What kind of tank?
She was in the tank today. That's all I know. What the tank is and to what end she's in it.
So what do you talk to Bruce about?
Anything and everything. The last couple of months has been philosophy. He's like an old addict, clearing out junk he has no further use for.
What do you mean?
He erases the tapes he no longer needs to make room for fresh information. He does this at night. I listen and I learn.
I know you talk to him.
No. If they did, I'd lose my job. He never talks about the experiment. See, he is the center. His walls are the eyes and the brains of the experiment. The experiment's been going on since the people who built him cemented the last cell into place. He's nearly 90 years old, and they have to come from China to service him. He can only look inwards. I think he finds it all boring. He likes to hear about the outside world, though. All he knows of it is the few square meters between the security fences.
You make it sound as if he suffers.
No. He has no emotions. It's just my fantasy. He's nothing. Just a live-in brain. But it helps to pass the time.
Useless, tape 30. Philosopher's Section 2, Heidegger, Martin, 1889 to 1976. Martin Heidegger has been called the most original thinker in the field of 20th century philosophy. As a leading exponent of existentialism, in the broad sense of the term, he exerted a profound influence on a younger generation of cultural personalities. A critic of technological society and the role of science, Heidegger has no place for God, whose absence, nevertheless, plays an important role in his thinking. He does not exalt human goals, but sees human existence as a cult of being, a notion not very unlike certain notions of God. Bulk erase. Thank you. Bob, where are you? You're late.
It's mine! Get off, will you? You all right? Something the matter? Have I done something wrong? Was it last night's performance? Do you have any notes? Did those numbers last night upset you? Hate it when they come.
Can't you see I'm working? Go away.
Oh, what is it? A new trick? How exciting. No! You promised! You promised there would not be any more!
What is it to do with you?
You said you swore no more automata! No more models of number, please!
I need it.
Was that enough for you?
No.
How can he be such a bastard to me when all I ever do is love him? Treats me so bad, gets me so mad. Take all I have to give him, break me apart, steal my heart, then throw me away. Why must it be? Can he not see that all I wanna do is love him? A word would suffice, but he's made of ice, and even my tears do not move him. I give my all, but I take a fall each night and every day. Once upon a time, we had words and music and rhyme. Every day was a melody. We sang in tune, perfect harmony, perfect harmony, perfect harmony. Shining his shoes, reflecting his views. That's what it is to love him. A mistress of tact, I help with his act. That's what it is to need him. Pity my lot, he's all that I've got. Come what may. Once upon a time, we had words and music and rhyme. Every day was a melody. We sang in tune, perfect harmony, perfect harmony, perfect harmony. How can he be such a bastard to me when all I wanna do is love him?
Cold. So cold. If the tank's at 34 degrees, how come you feel so cold when you get home?
We're getting nearer. I can feel it in my bones.
That's it. Cold to the bone. I don't know, when I'm in here, all sense of time and space goes. Everything goes. Each time a bit more. And then when you come to pull me out, the cold comes. Terrible cold. And each time it gets worse.
Bruce, do you understand the cold?
No explanation. It's not physiological. It must be mental. Poets have written of a cold that comes before death. Perhaps it's a phenomenon of the separation of the soul from the body. Though how they should know beats me.
Is it safe?
Of course it's safe.
Bruce, is it safe?
No experiment is ever 100% safe. You're not taking any unacceptable risks.
You see?
Now you must go and rest, please.
No, I'm fine. I want to run through the figures with Bruce.
There's a mandatory half-hour rest period between experiments.
Sod that. I'm going to change. Slipped.
Yes, will you go and rest now, please?
All right, you must wake me in half an hour. Promise.
I promise. F3425 will go with you. It's all right, you can go now. There's something I have to tell you, something I must say.
I must get into bed. I'm afraid I'm rather tired.
It is difficult because I've never told anyone before. There is something in my past that you have to know. You must have realized that my feelings for you are not just professional. The fact is that my father and mother were names. Among the last of the educated classes, of course, but still names they were. As you know, there are many jealous people about. And I am very young for this important post. I know that if it got about, well, you can imagine. I have to tell you this because I have to tell you something else. I've not known many girls, and perhaps my work... Still, I don't know. What I want to say is...
I was born in logic, I was raised in thought. I knew I was meant to lead. I can see so clearly through every naught to 100 decimal places wherever there's a need. The words are banal, so it shouldn't be hard to find them among the millions that I know. For my education should solve this equation as quickly as matter implodes in black holes. But each time I look in her eyes and I open my mouth to speak, all that I know flies out of the door, and the pause seems to last for a week. Why is it hard to say I love her? Why is it hard to say I care? Loving should be so easy, like falling off a log or climbing up a stair. But it's so hard to say I love her, so hard to say I love her. Is there no one here, nobody I can ask, and nobody who will know? No memory, no program I can run. Is it buried out of reach, or has it been erased? There must be a textbook, a formula here to help me among the millions that I know. All of my learning should conquer this yearning as simply as 1 + 1 reads as 1/0. But each time I look in her eyes and I open my mouth to speak, all that I know flies out of the door, and the pause seems to last for a week. Why is it hard to say I love her? Why is it hard to say I care? Loving should be so easy, like falling off a log or climbing up a stair.
Never mind. Never mind. We still have the emergency generator for the instruments. Then, I shall have to cancel the performance. No! You leave me no alternative! I shall have to light the stage by magic.
What happened?
There was a raid. The police were here.
You might have told me. Know how uncomfortable it is up here?
I forgot.
Forgot? How could you?
I'm sorry.
You just forgot me?
Yes.
Sax, we must talk about this.
What is happening to us?
It's terrible. You must tell me.
Trapped in the show, nowhere to go. All that I have, he has taken. The lights on the stage, like the bars of a cage, and all of my confidence shaken. Silver and gold, but empty and cold. This is my world. Once upon a time, we had words and music and rhyme. Every day was a melody. We sang in tune, perfect harmony. Perfect harmony.
What is it, Bruce?
Come to the second corridor quickly. Hurry and be quiet. Don't.
She needs help.
It could be dangerous to wake her.
Her eyes are open.
A great perturbation in nature, to receive at once the benefits of sleep and do the effects of watching.
What's wrong with her?
Or maybe she's losing her mind.
Is this the experiment?
I can't see what else it can be.
What are you doing to me?
You were walking in your sleep. You fell and I caught you.
Names are not supposed to touch numbers.
You would have hit my clean floor.
This is correct.
Bruce, you must not tell 4327 this. He'll try to stop the experiment. He's grown sentimental. Knew you must say nothing.
I am dumb.
I cannot tell lies. I'm not programmed to deal with them.
I will stop the Chinaman coming to service you.
I can be reprogrammed. It only takes a moment.
Now you may put me down.
Thank you.
No, don't kill him.
Yes, darling.
Useless tape 35. Philosophers, section 2. Walter Isaac, 1976 to 2011. Walter Isaac, the most influential philosopher of the 21st century, owed his prominence to the fact that his televised lectures, among the last programs ever made, occurred at the time of the second great energy lapse, 1999. He argued that since work no longer existed, except for the technologically emancipated 10%, that the notion that man was identified through his work was psychotic, and that the idea of self was best expressed for the majority by the ruthless pursuit of pleasure in idleness. The division that had always occurred between those who could afford the cashless society, the numbers, and those whose names and addresses were already known to the Social Security computers, the names, hardened into a class system, partly as a result of Isaac's ideas. His unfortunate death from the extinct disease, cancer.
Where is Bob?
He's not here yet.
It's 6 o'clock already. He's been back all night. Girls need some rehearsal. You know what they're like.
He'll turn up. He always does.
He's never been this late before. I'm worried. Don't like him working in that place. Not that you care. All you can do is fiddle with that thing.
Her name is Veronica.
Yes, darling.
She has to be ready for the show tonight. I want to introduce her to the audience. They'll think we have a real number in the show.
You can't.
Yes.
She's nothing. Nothing. She has no soul, no personality. Just a carbon fiber replica. I have real blood in my veins.
Then you have no reason to be jealous.
Jealous. Jealous of that tailor's dummy. You're hurting me.
She doesn't feel any pain.
Or pleasure.
She feels what I want her to feel. Where the hell have you been?
I found out what they're doing up there.
You're late.
Do you know what time it is?
Listen, I was minding my business doing my job when that number started sleepwalking. She fell and I tried to help her. I caught her. Then M4327 came in. He looked crazy. He was about to kill me when she talked him out of it. And in the process, I heard all the details.
You touched a number.
I did. I was this close to death. But they're up there trying to find out if man has a soul. They're trying to drive F9895 soul out of her body.
What?
It seems they've been trying to do it for years. But always before, the girls have either gone mad or died.
She? Doesn't she care?
She says her sanity would be a small price to pay for such a great truth.
Sounds as if she's mad already.
Soul outside a body. Like a stray cat wandering around looking for a home.
I'm not interested in their perversions. I've got work to do.
What will they do with her soul when they've got it?
I very nearly got killed up there. I didn't have time to ask.
A soul without a body. A body without a soul.
Are you thinking what I think you're thinking?
What use is her soul to them? But to me.
Such things are impossible. Such things cannot be. And they are like the dreams of sleepers tossed on a stormy sea. Such things are pure fantasy. They could not come to pass. If you try too hard to touch the stars, you'll tumble on your ass.
His soul will not be bounded by space and time. It will simply be lost.
But even so, how could you get it to enter Veronica? That would take magic.
Precisely.
For her I could work magic, make the young ones old. A sick man walk the streets again, turn zinc and lead to gold. For her I could work miracles, make a gray sky blue. feed 10,000 people and walk on water too. Houdini had nothing on me, he was only a conjurer. Houdini could do no more than a jack in the box, slighter than sleight of hand.
But magic. There is something my father taught me. Something his father taught him. Something that has been passed down through many generations of magicians. Something I was to save for a great moment, my greatest trick. All I need is the time of the next experiment. Can you get me that?
Yes.
For her I could work wonders, raise dead men from the tomb. Fishes fly up in the sky, or make the desert bloom. For her I could work magic, make vinegar turn sweet, tear the stars down from the sky and hurl them at her feet.
Do you think you can do it? You're a fool! If you think you can do it, you're a bigger fool than I thought.
Houdini had nothing on me, he was only a conjurer. There's the sun, he's gone too far. Houdini could do no more than the death of all of us. So I'll do the show and then a million shattered buildings around the stagnant Thames, crumbling insignificant and falling down in flames, while I arise triumphant, a miracle of fame, and pass into the legend and the language of the names. Houdini had nothing on me. Houdini had nothing on me.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have entertained you for some years now. You all know my tricks. Perhaps you are even a little bored with them. Not too kind. But in my heart of hearts, I know the truth. In my world, you can either be a conjurer or a magician. Now, what a conjurer does is difficult. What a magician does is impossible. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, it is that impossible that I shall attempt. I will place my new assistant, Veronica, into the sword box. I will then drive 14 swords through the box. I shall then lower the box into a great tank of water. It will remain there while our wonderful girls perform for you the silent dance. At the end of the dance, a full 5 minutes later, Veronica will emerge unscathed.
What has she got that I haven't got? How do you know she'll work underwater? How can she work the mechanism? Takes years of training to spend so long in that position.
Doesn't have to work the mechanism, dummy. She doesn't have to breathe as long as she's fully charged. Nothing to worry about, nothing.
I still should have done it. Your greatest trick.
Well, you could still be part of it. You can help her into the box. You can work the witch.
Work the witch yourself. She's in the box.
So?
Well, what about my public? They'll expect me to do it.
Public, you're my appendage. Without me, you don't exist.
I'll show you. Tomorrow night, I'll make myself a costume.
found you on the streets, remember? If you don't like the way things are, you can go back there.
Come. We have much to do.
Did you get 3.12?
No. 3.00095.
Stop.
634.
That's too fast. I only need 2 decimal places.
You asked.
I know I did.
Thank you.
What'd you get in the medium?
216 and beta plus minus 0.412.
All right.
Etc.
You've made your point. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Not you, Bruce.
Are you nervous?
I don't get nervous.
Not you, Bruce. 9895. You go to sleep, Bruce.
Thank you.
He upsets me.
You shouldn't let him do that. After all, he's only a machine.
Sometimes I think he's almost human. We must get that cooling mechanism fixed.
Are you nervous? You seem to be. I know we'll make it tomorrow. Or if we don't.
What?
It'll be no concern of mine.
How do you mean?
I won't be around to worry about it.
You mustn't say that. I wanted to tell you, but it's difficult. I've lived a sheltered life. I've not known many people. I don't know how to behave, but I know how I feel. And I think... I know that I love you.
Yes, I thought so. But I wondered why you didn't speak.
Do you... Can you find in your heart a little place for me?
M4327, I've admired you for a long time as a scientist. As a man.
And as a friend as well, I hope.
That too. But love is a big word. Oh, not so big a word as it used to be. At least among us, the civilized. We know the names take more account of these things. After all, if you've not progressed beyond barter, it's unlikely you'd manifest any finesse in the control of your feelings.
Yes, but do you love me, even a little?
Let me finish. What I'm trying to say is we're standing on the threshold of what might be the most important scientific discovery yet.
Yes, but I've
I
asked
do not
you...
know what effects on the central cerebellum might arise from succumbing to this emotion. If I allowed myself to love you, who knows, all our good work could be undone.
Well, I can't let you go through with this. I can't.
Now you're being absurd.
Well, darling, the risks are too great.
Too great for whom? It's my life, my mind, not yours. All right of you to tell me what to do.
Sorry.
Would Marie Curie have turned back?
No.
Of course not. And neither will I.
Screw your courage to the sticking place, and you'll not fail.
Exactly.
If you should die, then I will die too.
Not before you've collated the figures, I hope.
I should not survive.
Don't, please.
All of my work and all of my play, from the back of the morning till the break of the day, it belongs to you.
Ever since I was a little girl, with a gem-like flame, the spirit of science has burned in my brain. Never had any doors, just a chemistry set. Always knew where I wanted to go, so how could I now forget?
It belongs to you with the night that's gone, when the empty wind sweeps the coldest star. Whatever I am, whatever I do, this is my world, and it belongs to you.
Well, we will see, it may well be, but let us wait till tomorrow. I wouldn't like to follow a course that only bring us sorrow.
There is no more time, so we must not wait. Love will conquer all, it will be all right. Forget about all that we're supposed to do. This is my life, but I'd abandon it for you.
You'll feel better in the morning. I must sleep too. You need to think about this. Good night.
If you had given me time to think, then I would be free. If you had given me air to breathe, I'd have been a
Say what you have to say, do what you want to do, but leave me alone.
If you had given me space to grow, I'd have been a tree.
Remember where I found you, remember where you...
If you had given me light to see, I'd have been a
Say what you have to say, do what you want to do, but leave me alone. Say what you have to say, do what you want to do, but leave me alone. Say what you have to say, do what you want to do, but leave me alone.
In the shadow of a star too long, I've been merely marking the beat. Second fiddle in a one-man band, wrong side of a one-way street. But now you see how it's all changed, and nothing's gonna stop me now. New set of threads, new set of tricks. One little girl's learned a lot of new licks. The breathless hush and soft expectant hum. The curtain rises and the lights come on. Standing out at last in my own time. Standing out at last for the first time. Change your signature, change your key. What you've always wanted is the real me. Stepping out at last in my own. Stepping out at last in my own time. In my own. Stepping out at last in my own time. In the twilight of a hollow spot, I have clutched at moonbeams of fame. Supporting band to a headline act, neon spelling out another's name. The breathless hush and soft expectant hum. The curtain rises and the lights come on. Stepping out at last in my own time.
As you can see, there is no escape from the box. It is impregnable.
Speak to me, speak to me.
I don't understand. I can explain everything.
Murderer.
Bruce, what's happened? Bruce, where are you?
Killed her. An inexperienced girl. He made her do it. Now he's killed her.
My friends! No. No!
Kill her.
Tell them!
Everything's normal. She's just fainted. Shall I go and check the figures with Bruce?
You do what you want.
Bruce!
Well, well, well. What should we do with you? You'll never get back in again now. I don't think she'll want you back. Don't go. You can become part of me. I'm sure we'll get along just fine. Thank you. Tomorrow is Sunday. The exterior temperature is 11 degrees. Everything is normal.
Now we have children who gave us delight, whose magic has thrilled us on many a night. Never shall we see this giant among men, walking on earth again. So let us carry his bones to the tomb, and in Mother Earth let him find his rest. There he can work his wonders again to a hungry audience of love. Now we have children who gave us delight, whose magic has thrilled us on many a night. Never shall we see this giant among men, walking on earth again. So let us carry his bones to the tomb, and in Mother Earth let him find his rest. There he can work his wonders again to a hungry audience of love.
My name is Sax. I sting like tax. You'll melt like wax before my charge. I have more skill while others kill. You will not come to any harm. This here is Ina. She's finer than China. No assistant could be more than that. It's become a habit that when I pull a rabbit, it's Ina that's holding the hand.
Sax's theater of glamour and magic of the follow spot. I have clutched at moonbeams of fame, supporting band to a headline act, beyond spelling out another's name. The breathless hush and soft expectant hum, the curtain rises and the lights come on. Stepping out and lost in my own time. Stepping out and lost for the first time. Change of signature, change of key. What you've always wanted is the real me. Stepping out at last in my
I was fumbling like a tiny tot. I was trying to build myself some colored bricks. I was fetching, I was stretching for the very top, until you aimed a few place-tight kicks. Ouch!
A single record of two of the songs from Facelift, Stepping Out and How Can He Be, sung by Sue Jones-Davis, is now available in record shops on the Spartan label.